Right up here is where we're going. People come from all over the United States to come here and ride these trails, man. They come from Texas, New York, Pennsylvania, Alabama, Florida. I even seen trucks from Utah the other day going to work.
All right, get it.
A day riding a four-wheeler, sitting on a riverbank, kayaking down the Guyandotte.
Ain't much changed. Nope.
It's probably some of the fondest memories I ever had growing up.
This is a brand new split fence.
Make sure we don't run into none of them Hatfields up here.
We know they're coming around through here. They got to be in here.
They got to.
Let's see what we can find.
All right, let's roll. Let's get this.
So, yeah, that's that right there. We catch them up coming this way.
Yeah.
Just like in the past, the Hatfields are trying to take over the land. Because they're just trying to capitalize on what's making the money right now. They don't care who they hurt. They don't care what business they take from other places. As long as they get theirs, they don't care about nobody else.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, heaven help us, God Almighty, Lord, just see us through another night. Drowning, going down to the bottom to die. Just you and me in the raging tide. Whoa, whoa.
The story of the Hatfields and the McCoys is really a foundational story of our nation. The feud began during the Civil War. The Hatfields and McCoys found their community split by the war. The Hatfields in West Virginia fought for the Confederacy. Devil Anse Hatfield and Randall McCoy, the two patriarchs on either side of the feud, were friends before the war and fought together during the war on the same side. But as things would happen, Randall McCoy's brother, Asa Harmon, went and fought for the Union. And when Asa Harmon came back from the war, the Hatfields attacked Asa Harmon McCoy, Randall's brother, and killed him. Things would ramp up over the next decade. In the end, the Hatfield clan, led by Devil Anse, killed 3 of Randall McCoy's sons and a daughter. The McCoy clan, in turn, killed Hatfields and a deputy sheriff in the feud. It was essentially this conflict that ripped America apart, that ripped these two families apart.
Main road coming in, they have one way in here.
One way in, one way out.
I say we put a dummy camera, one on the gate and one right there.
Oh, yeah.
Catch a McCoy on here. I got my damn boots on because we're ready for it.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Hell for pay.
Right now, my cousin and I, we're out setting traps. We've heard that people's been crossing our lands. We don't know who it is at this point.
That's our plan, is to catch these bastards. I say we put one right here. The trails in these hollers run deep. Let me tell you, they run deep. I mean, you can go on one of these hollers and ride for 40, 50, 60 miles and never cross the same path. So what we'll do is we'll put this one up right there. 150 years ago, it was Devil Anse Hatfield and old Randall McCoy that set the stage for history. Want to turn him on? All right, she's on right there. Devil Anse, he pioneered a lot of these trails with his logging. Back in Devil Anse days, they took a horse and mule upside of a hill. We don't want no damn McCoys on this land.
No. We've protected this land too much.
That's it. The trails here, they're very important to I call it the ecosystem, business-wise, and the #1 destination on the trails. We've got places putting housing in, lodges in. I'm the spirits end of it. So it's 100% #1 priority for us to take care of these trails and these big hollers where the trails are. If I catch them cutting a tree or killing something, it's gonna be on. Oop. It's gonna get real, brother.
You know that those copper edgings aren't finished yet.
Are you serious?
No, they didn't do any of the sketching, nothing like that.
Okay. Let's figure we gotta get done.
Floors look good.
Yeah, floor looks good.
Floors look really good. My name's Courtney McCoy. I'm from Logan, West Virginia, and I'm creating an empire. All this will be liquor service.
Right.
I've taken a warehouse that's 120 years old, and I'm going to turn it into a destination resort that is completely McCoy themed. Do you know what's the most important things? But, like, example,
Yeah, like all these won't fit.
so it doesn't matter where you go in here, you're gonna see our history told the way we want to with our artifacts.
These are more or less like knickknacks and all that.
Yeah, this is the antique decorations that we're putting up on the top. That's the top
So,
two.
so our top shelf's gonna be right here.
You can feel the memories. You can feel the vibes. You can't get that anywhere else. Maybe just take this one out, these two,
Gotcha.
and then that way it'll still give it some structure over here. The Hatfields are now trying to buy up this little town of Gilbert, just a stone's throw away, building lodging for all the people that are coming in off the trails so that they can control everything. So I chose Logan because it was the first destination stop on the Hatfield McCoy trails. The adventure seekers have to pass the McCoys, drive 20 miles out of the way to get to the Hatfields. They're not gonna do that. They're gonna come and see us. Do you notice anything? Like,
What happened? What happened? They were supposed to fix it.
I have had an unbelievably hard time trying to open this restaurant because some of the Hatfields are trying to put me out of business before I've even started. Nothing's happening. You wanna know why? Because it's locked until an inspector gets here to turn it back on. We got the elevator inspected, no problem. They come back, and they're like, oh, wait, we need to turn it off because we have to check it.
Terrific.
Mm-hmm.
Terrific.
So no elevator, no opening.
I'm telling you, I think you were sabotaged. I've worked here for months. It worked every day. You never had a problem.
Family members from the Hatfield side have really tried to hurt my business relationships with the towns and in the region. It's like, oh, if you play ball with Courtney, we won't play ball with you. The only person that can make or break us is the fire marshal.
Right.
So, fire marshal, Hatfield, he has to come here, sign his pretty little paper so we can put it in a frame on the wall. Chief Hatfield, I've called him 7 times in 3 days, and all he can tell me is, I'm in training. Do you feel like that he's on our side?
I don't feel nobody's on your side. I really don't.
Look here. These tire tracks right here.
Fresh.
Them's fresh tracks, and that ain't our tread pattern.
No.
No.
Fucking mud is thick. Yeah, the ridges are high. I'm glad you got the sliders under this thing.
Who is that? You see headlights?
I see headlights. Oh,
Yeah, what
I
we
see a
got
side
here?
by side right here.
Yeah. So, yeah.
What y'all doing?
How y'all doing today?
Leaving the dream out for a ride?
Out for a ride? About it?
It's been a minute, guys.
Yeah, where you guys headed that way for?
I won't go up through here and see what we can see coming top this mountain.
Yeah, you boys might want to turn around. The gate's up there, and you know, that's ours beyond that gate. I knew right out of the gate just as soon as I see them. They're some of the McCoy boys. They don't have no business there. You don't come on Hatfield land. That's been shown throughout history.
Called a right-of-way for a reason, guys.
Not on our land.
The Hatfields and McCoys no longer shoot at one another. It's more of a cold feud. It's economic, it's pride, it's who's gonna tell the history. At the time of the feud, the McCoys were on the Kentucky side and the Hatfields were on the West Virginia side. More recently, the McCoys have moved into this area and have started to develop some economic interests here, and it's pitted them against one another again. Whoever controlled the trails controlled the territory then and now. Whoever best serves the adventure seekers who are coming here to ride their ATVs and have wild times out on the trails is going to be the family that prevails and may well ultimately have the final say in the feud.
We're up here trying to make sure nobody ain't coming in and y'all's heading that way. Our property butts up against some McCoy property. I don't know that they're stealing anything, but I know they're up to no good or they wouldn't be there.
We got a new restaurant opening up in Logan. Why don't y'all swing by and check it out? There's a sign right on the side of it you'll like, says Devil Axe. The only place in town you could throw an axe and have a beer at the same time.
Devil Axe. They can't make it off their name. They got to use some of our names.
You know what I mean?
Devil Axe. Now there it is. Come on, boys. If you're the real McCoys, why are you using a Hatfield name in your McCoy restaurant what are you doing for? Why didn't you call it old Randall Axe? You know why? Because they can't make it without the devil. That's why.
If y'all got an issue with us using devil and devil axe, I see there's McCoy on your shirt there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, they can't claim a name. I mean, they could be mad if they want, but if anything, it's paying a tribute to their family just the same way it is ours.
Well, you know, we appreciate the gesture and everything, but the Hatfields get to drinking.
We get a little red every once in a while.
So, you know, man, I don't know about going to jail.
Hey, we're inviting you guys for a good time, not that good of a time.
Right? So what we gonna do here?
We won't go up here to the road. Before we get up your gate, we won't cut right-handed. We'll go up on the mountain.
Only thing we ask, let's respect our land.
That's
I
it.
agree.
I mean, we're respecting your all,
Right.
so let's respect ours.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
appreciate, you know, inviting us down. We'll see what we got going on. Trying to make a peace treaty with us, inviting us to a grand opening.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that'd go over well with the family.
Like that'd go over real good.
We're not gonna sit back and let the Hatfields take over control of every ounce of the trail system. We want everybody to enjoy the trail system. We're not trying to monopolize the trail system. We're trying to improve the trail system.
They never dreamed on a cold, muddy-ass day
That we're gonna
we
be
would
up
be up
here.
here. I don't think there's nobody in this business that has a name to live up to like Devil Anse Hatfield.
I agree.
I'm getting ready to show you the definition of work. My name's Chad, and I'm married to a Hatfield.
This will open your sinuses. Just get a big woof of it, a big old sniffle.
Me and my wife, we started Hatfield McCoy Moonshine, and we've done really well. We have several signature moonshines. So all the spent mash that's in there's got to come in here. No shoes, that's one thing, barefoot only. Just like when you make them wine, baby, bare feet only.
I ain't even shaved.
We make it every day. We do it right here. We do the fermentation, bottling, shipping, packing, you name it, we do it right here at the distillery.
Mom, what is your first memory of making moonshine?
Daddy made it in the mountains and brought it down to us.
But you didn't do it like this, did you?
No, we had to hand do it out of a little bathtub.
Well, no, it's easier now because you have more modern equipment.
Do you think it's easier than climbing in that big wood still there?
No, I think it's harder. Yeah.
You getting ready to see how hard it is.
I know. I ain't nothing too hard for me. I know hard work.
It makes us a living. Devil Anse is my third great-grandfather, and the name is very meaningful to me.
I'm ready. Can we drink it as we go?
No.
No. But at times, I don't tell people that I am a Hatfield because our family, they fight so much that it's best for me just to say Amber Bishop.
That stinks.
It's rotten. I mean, it is. It's rotten. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Honey, that's moonshine business.
I really think the key to building our empire is our moonshine. We've been in competitions and beat some of the biggest names out there. We've perfected this. Oh, God.
Lord of mercy.
Oh, my God.
We've dominated the area for, what, over 100 years now. And we're not about to give that up anytime soon.
You gotta bend over and shovel it out.
This is gross.
Here we go, bucket.
God, people don't realize the work involved in this.
Oh, God, it sounds like you're pissing.
This is the spent mash off of the drink of the devil. Just like Devil Anse used to do it.
The final word on the feud has not been written. When 9/11 occurred, the Hatfields and McCoys got together, laid down the gun, so to speak, and said, we're gonna put the feud to bed to fight this common enemy who has attacked the United States, and we're 100% behind our military. Then the two families tried to work together to take what they'd been doing illegally for generations and put it into a legal Hatfield and McCoy moonshine and whiskey business. But that quickly went south. They discovered that they really couldn't work together well. They ended up fighting over the names Hatfields and McCoys, which are kind of married together and can't be separated. And so if one family wanted to control those names, trying to get a copyright on them would really infuriate the other families, and there were court cases. It has become a sort of a mighty struggle. So now it's probably the family that builds the best empire with their distilleries and their restaurants and their hotels in this region that is going to prevail in the feud.
Let's go check, make sure that everything with the event center is taken care of in the way you want it, and we'll go from there.
It's almost done.
Right, I know, it's exciting.
It looks so good in here.
It does, doesn't it? It's crazy how these things like just... Where do you think we get with some more of these? We get any more of these?
Those are two. Those are custom creations, and you can't
Right.
have those. I cannot believe it looks so good.
It's pretty, very pretty.
Derek's my boyfriend, and he means the world to me. We met a long time ago, and I never thought that I could find somebody that would run so hard and so strong with me and never doubt that we could do it together. He's my partner, and he's my friend. He's my soulmate. There is no other place within 50 miles of here that you can go and walk around in a building like this that's covered in history,
No.
covered in our names, 24 rental suites upstairs.
It's gonna be
This
wild.
is gonna be awesome.
I'm excited. Courtney and I have been dating for around 5 years on and off.
We're gonna build this whole place together.
I know. I couldn't think of anybody else I'd rather spend the rest of my life with.
McCoy Station is gonna be the place to be.
Landmark. Resort.
Resort, destination, party station.
The beautiful part is we're gonna be able to share it with a lot of people.
Babe, this is Appalachian lifestyle.
I plan to ask her to marry me.
It's really, really, really exciting.
Oh, I know. It really is.
You know they're gonna be here.
Oh, I can't wait.
When the Hatfields show up here and they see all the entertainment and the restaurant and the event center and the bar, they're gonna be incredibly jealous.
Well, see, yeah, the Hatfields are smart because I don't know, they got a person, the fire marshal, that's only just slowed us down, but there's nothing that's gonna be able to stop us. Nothing's gonna be able to stop you. Courtney's amazing. She's as beautiful as she is fierce. She's as dangerous as she is smart. She's as cunning as she is soft.
They couldn't create, they're just jealous.
Yeah.
They can't even go to a damn picnic together.
Right.
Hardly. They don't even like themselves. I don't know why.
Money, greed, power, whatever the fact, you know, the feud will always be there.
I don't necessarily want them to be jealous.
No.
I want them to go try to do what I'm doing,
No way. I
if they're capable.
They're not.
Why not? No, I know why not.
Yeah. You know what side I'm fighting for. I have 100% confidence in you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I do also have confidence that they're gonna try to ruin our good time.
My idea of the perfect moment to ask Courtney to marry me, whenever we get these businesses up and running, that's whenever I want to do it.
Do you think that anybody thought we could do this?
I don't even think your dad thought we could do this.
They can suck it.
Right. We got this.
It looks like cream corn, don't it? Cream corn? Yeah, that's what it looks like, cream corn.
Now, could you see Courtney quit getting in here and doing this?
You see.
No.
Don't get me started.
Courtney Quick McCoy is the worst because she did try to use our names for her restaurant.
The McCoys. Now they're trying to get into the restaurant business and moonshine, which we know they can't do.
They try to follow everything we do.
I think we need to sneak down there and see what the hell's going on down there.
Well, I mean, we can do that, but you know me when I get around a McCoy.
Well, we'll just take a couple shots and head down. Is the feud over? No. The feud will never be over. Not as far as the Hatfields are concerned.
They better stick to baking bread instead of trying to make shine because it ain't in them.
It's a big hell yeah. We've always outdone the McCoys in anything we've ever done. We've never been defeated in anything.
I was in a Walmart. It was about probably a year and a half, 2 years ago. Courtney was in front of me. God put her there. Do you know what? He put her there. And I said, well, hi. I said, that's you, Courtney? She said, yeah, and we hugged each other.
You hugged her?
We hugged each other. Why not? Huh?
Because
why
sometimes
not?
you gotta understand.
I may die tonight. Devil Lance is my real great-great-grandfather. To kill that many people, it's the devil's curse. It comes down. It's in the genes. I've seen it. I've seen it. I know.
I don't remember our daddy ever being that
I
forgiving.
don't care. I'm not going to carry that with
there'd be
me,
no
Missy.
hugging going
I don't
on.
want to carry
No
the
hugging.
burdens of stuff like that.
No hugging.
When it hits people, you know, and they can't help it. I think they could help it, but they don't try. But I still love my family.
No hugging. Chad, you gonna hug her, honey?
Hug who?
I ain't hugging her.
Well, you have to forgive children.
As they like Doc Holliday said, I want them spitting blood, shitting, hugging.
No, I feel like Devil Lance, harden your hearts.
Harden your hearts, baby.
Because it's about to get big.
That's right, Amber. Harden your damn heart. I'll tell you about the bad gene. We have a lot of anger towards the McCoys, which will never go away. When I was 5, I was sleeping with a gun underneath my pillow. That's how my dad raised us. And he always said, don't ever let me catch you near the McCoys. And that's a true statement.
No, I'm not hugging her.
I'm not hugging her. What has happened to you over the years?
God softened my heart. He just softens you. If you live for God, he'll soften
Well,
you.
he didn't soften
It
mine.
ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. God took care of it. I don't know if he's in moonshine or not, but he took care of it. Your whole life changes after you've been saved by God. Devil Lance got saved. God saved him. He took him in, and he cleansed him. Well, it called the devil out of him, I'd say. And I'm sure he's praying for all the Hatfields to be saved. Somewhere.
You need to talk about something else other than the McCoys, because you're really pissing me off right now.
They wrote letters and told the whole world, said we wasn't real, including you.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. She talking about me like a dog.
Courtney Quick McCoy tried to take our business away, sent letters out on us saying we're not real Hatfields. Don't purchase their product because it's not real. They're fake people.
Mom, she said you wasn't a real Hatfield.
But they didn't do it, did it? It didn't work, did it?
No.
No, but she tried.
My mind goes back to all the hurt that she tried to cause me, all the damage that she tried to cause on me and my family, all the attorney fees that I'm still paying because of her and her family. So, you know, that's where my animosity comes from.
If you think back and what they done to us,
I know what they did to us, but...
You can forgive, but you can't never... I don't forget it.
When I see one of them out,
I laugh about it.
it's like,
you know, now,
right there.
we won, you know? We won the battle.
As far as Devil Lance and his empire, I put my feet on the floor at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm out here till midnight at night just to do service to that name, Devil Lance Hatfield.
We're trying to do Devil Lance proud, and that's why we're going to take revenge, baby.
It's kind of weird, Hatfield walking into the McCoy's place.
I see Chris and Cassandra walking into my restaurant, and I'm thinking, what the hell are they doing here?